State of the Swamp. At least 47 things Trump should but won't say.
Hello, everyone here to appreciate my lies. All fascists, please stay after to purchase your policies. We're here to discuss the state of the swamp. Nobody knows the swamp like I do. Let's start with the playbook for materializing the takeover, Project 2025. We're still working on the broader push to replace career civil servants with political loyalists, dismantle agency independence, and consolidate executive power through mass firings and ideological litmus tests. I've ended no wars. I instigated 5: Venezuela, Yemen, Iran, Somalia, Nigeria. I'm flaking on Ukraine. Gaza still looks like prime real estate. Folks, this involves private negotiations with foreign governments, unofficial envoys, and opaque money channels shaping policy behind the scenes. I bullied someone into giving me a Nobel Peace Prize. The Epstein files are a total disaster. I only brought them up for the votes, folks. I wish you'd stop talking about the Epstein files. Most of everybody disapproves of me. Latinos, blacks, the general population. Broadcasting giants are trying to control more of the market. I think they should have it. They may have paid me for it. PR is still going. I defunded them. Congress is quietly refunding programs I cut. Institutions are quietly bringing back DEI. No one believes my Peace Council is for peace. The West Virginia Senate passed Bill 640 to keep employer information for political donors off public campaign finance reports. The middle class is vanishing as my policies make affordability harder. Target is among vendors working directly with ICE. The GOP legalized corruption by continuing to allow members of Congress to own and sell stock in corporations they oversee. Gotta love when folks embrace corruption. We're fighting over AGs. At least 5 states removed my unlawful appointments. Local district judges are trying to appoint their own qualified candidates. Cases are being thrown out of court because ICE agents' lies are discredited by video evidence. Our lawyers are leaving at alarming rates. Judges are compelled to say this illegitimate administration and its attorneys can't be trusted, willfully lie to the courts, and routinely pollute the courts with vindictive prosecutions. The dumb blacks praise me because it's Black History Month. My goal only ever was to fund black programs I was going to eliminate. Democrats keep winning, including districts I won, showing how the incompetence and pure hatred of this illegitimate administration is working against itself. Yeah, I've spent about 23% of my time at golf clubs since hijacking the White House again. That's about $111 million taxpayer dollars. I'm desperate. The GOP is passing laws and trying to pass laws that make it harder to vote. The goal is still to install partisan actors in state election administration roles, county certification boards, and legislatures in preparation for getting the vote results we need. Homeland Security is trying to get information from social media about folks who criticize ICE. ICE violence is up 290%. There is a record-breaking backlog and worsening conditions as we attempt to pressure immigration judges into quota-driven decisions that undermine due process. Talk show hosts, white men talk show hosts, continue to beat the illegitimate administration. Right-wing media figures have been denied access to Washington State House because they are not news and cannot act as independent observers and monitors. But we still push to restrict SNAP, Medicaid, housing assistance, and Social Security through administrative rules, work requirements, and benefit cuts. It's a pattern, folks. The pattern of politically influenced disaster response, delayed federal assistance, and deprioritizing blue states after major climate events. We're attacking the right to protest. We're attacking birthright citizenship. We're going after everybody. It doesn't matter if you are a citizen. There have been about 360 legal challenges to my actions so far. My tariffs were struck down. No one noted the irony of SCOTUS withholding rulings to allow things to just go in my favor, or delaying rulings that were outright detrimental to democracy and survivability. But I was pissy it took 3 months to get the ruling, which I already knew, that my tariffs were illegal. You can't sue the U.S. Postal Service, even when they deliberately refuse to deliver your mail. My administration weakened over 100 environmental safeguards, and even after courts overturned several, agencies keep trying to reinterpret rules so corporations can bypass environmental reviews. There's the ongoing replacement of public health and science advisors with industry-aligned and ideologically motivated figures, especially impacting environmental health, pandemic preparedness, and drug safety. Agencies under my control diverted disaster relief and public health funds toward political priorities, forcing states to sue the federal government just to access congressionally approved aid. Corrupt Judge Cannon blocked Jack Smith's report outlining that I'm guilty as hell of every crime he brought against me. I'm still killing folks in boats, calling them drug dealers who deserve death. We've been banned from arresting Abrego, can't deport him. My delusional vision of expansive power is at high risk of dying after this year's midterm elections. We have to rig the election so that doesn't happen. There's an increasing cooperation between political actors and extremist militias, vigilante border groups, and private security contractors operating with informal federal blessing. I plan to stay president of these would-be great United States forever. I won't die, not if I can help it. We keep coming up with reasons why this fascist regime should succeed, but the resistance is overwhelming. Folks are not backing down from our assault. That's what every fascist regime needs. Fascist regimes don't work when the resistance keeps swelling. We are Podcast Patriot. Please subscribe.